Good evening. Hello, Annette. Hello.
Hello.
I see we got Can We Talk playing in the background.
Yeah,
How are you, Annette?
I'm great. Obviously, yeah.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Can We Talk. You've tuned into Can We Talk with your co-hosts. I am Anita Faye Wilson, and this is Annette L. Anderson, and we
Hello.
are with Movement Worldwide. We are the movement. We're a motivational organization there to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. We are a movement to move. Yes, we are a movement to move. We want to help you thrust into your purpose so that you can start living the best version of yourself and win. We've tapped into some winning information. We have some winning resources. We're seated at the winner's table, and we invite you to take a seat right along with us. Right, Annette?
Yes, that is so correct, Anita. We are excited because you know what? I looked at our table and I saw several empty chairs.
Oh,
So
did you?
listen, come join us. All right, we got something for you tonight. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
sharing.
Come join us. Just come on in the room. Let's get going with our discussion. We're so excited that you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You could have done anything else with your time, but you decided to stop by and have a chit chat with the ladies of Can We Talk. So we
Yes.
appreciate you so much. We appreciate you so much. But before we move on, we want to ask you to do us a quick favor. If you would, that video that you're watching, if it's Facebook or if it's YouTube, if it's the Facebook group, we ask that you please click the like button. We want you to give us a thumbs up or a heart. Click the like button, like that video. The other thing I want you to do is to click the share button and share this broadcast with someone. Share it with a friend, share it in your DM, share it to your page, share it via text, send out the text message, forward the text message if you get the text message from us automatically. But share it with someone and let them know Anita and Annette are on and they have a great discussion ready tonight. It's going to be too hot and juicy. So let them know we've got Transformational Topic, we have the Power Tool, and we have our tea time topics. So please share and hit the notification button. Hit that notification button so that bell that's on the side, and that way you'll be alerted for when we do go live. So that's what we want you to do first. The other thing that we want to share with you is that you can give a donation. We have two ways to give. The ways to sow seeds into this organization is via Cash App. And you can give via Cash App at $ Movement Worldwide. That's $ Movement Worldwide. Or you can opt to come into covenant with us. Become a patron. What's a patron? I'm glad you asked. It's just a covenant partner that you sign up, and we ask for $12 a month. $12 a month, that's 40 cents a day. But you can set your own amount. And the way you become a patron is that you go to our website at movementworldwide.org. On our website, there's a red button that says Become a Patron. And you click that button, it will take you to the website, patreon.com, where you can sign up and you can become a covenant partner with us and you can set your own amount. Some people have set it for more and we're grateful. But no matter what the seed, we're grateful for whatever, but we're more grateful for your presence. We're more grateful that you're here with us and that you keep coming back. And we don't want you to stop doing that. So that's all the stuff that I have on the front end. So I'm ready to dive in. Y'all ready to dive in? Well, the first thing that we do is we share our transformational topic. Now, we say so often, we are not psychologists, but we are lifeologists. We have lived, we've experienced some things, we've been some places, we've met some people, we've dealt with things. We've had a lot of experience, and we like to share it with you from a very light perspective. Now, we do deal with our trending topics, our social and current events, and our power tool. We keep it light, but we keep it real. But first is our transformational topic. And on tonight, we have an interesting one. I want everybody to type this in. Pull yourself together. Sometimes you have to shake people and say, pull yourself together. Just type that in, pull yourself together. And sometimes you have to say that to yourself. Pull yourself together. I'm going to type it in myself. Pull yourself together. Sometimes when I'm doing my transformational, my morning devotionals, rather, I will look at myself and say, Nita, get it together. Pull yourself together, girl. Get it together. Snap out of it. Pull yourself together. So type that in, pull yourself together. And we're going to go into a little discussion about our topic on tonight. I want to put some of these up. Pull yourself together. Yes. Pull yourself together, Annette. Pull
Yeah.
yourself together, Sharon. Pull yourself together. Moving well. Pull yourself together. Grace Union completion. Pull yourself together. Yes. So in the English language, in the English traditional grammar, rather, there's something called a phrasal verb. And what it is the combination of 2 or 3 words from different grammatical categories and a verb and a particle, like forming a sentence. Like pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. The meaning is to become calm or behave normally again after being angry or upset or frazzled or startled. Now, this phrasal verb begins with the word pull as the verb. Now, many other phrasal verbs, like I'll give you some examples, like pull away, carry on, bring it out. Those are all, phrasal verbs. It's a phrase, but it leads with the verb. Oftentimes, this phrase is used to calm somebody down or put a person in their place too if they lose control, like pull yourself together. Okay, you out of control. But I'm here to tell you that life's struggles can have you in emotional shambles. There's nothing worse than feeling like you're all over the place. I don't know about you, but I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
I hate that all over the place feeling like I can't quite put my finger on, you know what I mean, Annette?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Quite put it together. You can't even explain how you feel and why you feel the way you feel because nothing is going right. Finances, scattered. Family, scattered. Thoughts, scattered. Hope, shattered and scattered. It's like somebody just dropped a weapon of mass destruction in the middle of your life. But I'm reminded of a passage of scripture in Job, and after all he endured, Job went through some stuff. And talk about a life that had been scattered and shattered and just blasted. Job 38:3 says, gird up now thy loins like a man. Like, man up. For I will demand of thee and answer thou me. Now, I love it in the Message Bible because it says like this. It says, pull yourself together, Job. Up on your feet. Stand tall. I have some questions for you, and I want some straight answers. Isn't that something after all you went through? That God came to him like that. You know why? Because God begins to set him straight about who he is. Like, where were you when I created the earth? Where were you? It's like when you questioning me, where were you? So when I look at this particular phrase, it makes me think about that passage, and it makes me think about my life, how sometimes, you be in this pity party. You be in this, oh God. Oh God. Everything is going wrong. And you ain't even answering, Get mad. I don't know about you, but I am so guilty of that. I am guilty of that and that. Like, just so mad at God that you oh God, you just left me. And you said you would never leave me or forsake me. You said, wow. Oh yeah, I love what Sharon said. Focus. That's a good one. Focus. It's like you got to pull yourself together. You got to focus. You got to think. So when I looked at that, passage of scripture, I'm like, dang, that is so wild. So this is where I'm getting my word from tonight. Pull. It's a verb. Pull yourself together. And it's a phrasal verb. But when I look at this word, when you put it in conjunction with those words, yourself together, pull, the transitive tense means to obtain or to secure. Now, for those of you who are like, what is she doing? Are we in English? I love to take a word and I deal with it, a verb particularly, and I deal with the intransitive and transitive tense. A transitive verb needs an object in order to make sense. An intransitive verb makes sense without one. And some words have both tenses and some have one or the other. But this word has two. And transitively, the verb that works with this particular phrase is to obtain or to secure. But the intransitive tense of this verb means to work in harmony, to cooperate or to coordinate, to cooperate. So when you secure your thoughts, when you secure your standing and your mind, when you secure everything that you know that you have obtained by being connected to God, you can take that and work in harmony and cooperate with the test that you are encountering at that time.
Wow.
So just pull it all together. Pull yourself together.
Yes.
So I'm here tonight just to give y'all a little shake. Yes, you. And to remind you who has your back. And sometimes we need just that and that. Sometimes we need a reminder, because God is still God. It might not seem like it. It might not feel like it. You might think that he's forgotten. You might think that, like, man, this is just nothing. There's no way. I'm telling you. And I don't care how many times somebody tells you this, you will still feel like that at some point or another. And you just have to be reminded, even if you get into the mirror and say, girl, pull yourself together. So sometimes we need that reminder, because if you would just pull yourself together and stop crying and stop whining and stop complaining, you'll be able to hear God, and you'll be able to see clearly his direction for you. You'll be able to identify the way of escape out of the maze that you have found yourself in, good people. Do you remember who God is? Do y'all know who God is? Tell me. I mean, seriously. Do you really know who? And then, do you know who God is?
Yes.
Who is God? Who is God?
Well, oh, come on. I am so glad you asked. He is my healer, my deliverer. He is the one that I can go to. He's the one I can tell secrets to and don't have to worry about being repeated.
Come on.
He the one who loved me in spite of me. Like when I act like a little child, he's still there. And at the wee hours of the night, when there's no one else, he will take me and he'll wrap his arms around me and let me know and whisper my ear, everything is all right. Do you want me to go on?
No, you good. Let me tell you. And that's how. And here's the thing, though, Annette. When you start talking about him and thinking about him from that light, won't it just transform your mind and your way of thinking in that moment? Because I don't care what you're going through, when you start really reflecting on who God is, everything changes. And I'm going to leave y'all with this passage in Isaiah 40:28-31. Y'all know it. So have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Be reminded of who God is. Be reminded of his power and his amazing grace, of his amazing power over your life. The amazing thing that everything that you have a problem with, he is bigger than that. He says, I am that I am. Just pull it together. Oh, that's so good, y'all.
I love it. Pull it together.
Just pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Because God, God has answered, there are times that God has answered stuff that we don't even give him credit for. It's like we think that we're suffering. You think you're just suffering. Oh God, it's over. I'm never going to make it. And you think that, like your life has, gone through leaps and bounds, and other people are just, cruising. You don't really know what other people are going through. You don't know what other people are experiencing. You don't know what other people, their walk. Everybody's walk is not the same. And what you go through, I can't stomach. And what somebody else go through, you can't stomach.
Come on now.
But at the end of the day, he is still God. And when you do what you're supposed to do, he said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Mount up and you'll soar like an eagle. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do tonight. Just, hey, pull yourself together, get it together. You're all right. You're going to be all right. Amen.
Amen.
and amen again. That is the transformational topic on tonight. I love it. But we have some more stuff, y'all. We're going to turn the corner. We're going to turn the corner. Can we talk, y'all, tonight? Can we talk, much?
You know?
Yes, please. Can we talk tonight? What you saying, Annette?
I was like, you know what I left right quick. You know what I went to get my mug?
Yes. I didn't remind her tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. So listen, we're going to pause right now for a quick break. We're going to have a quote from the quoteologist herself, our very own Annette L. Anderson. So we're going to pause for a moment for our Annettism, and then we'll be right back. You all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The world can only peep through the lens of the natural, but God peers through the lens of the supernatural. So be careful how you judge the imperfections in others. This just may be God's way of putting His perfection on display. This is Annettism's Expressions. All right now. Well, this is one of our favorite parts.
Okay.
Power. There are some matters and experiences that causes people to become hurt, fractured, or broken spiritually and emotionally. Sometimes it just take a conversation to mend the broken heart of spirit. Just a conversation, y'all. In some cases, a Band-Aid won't do it. Band-Aid just cover it. But you need a power tool.
Power tool. All right now.
All right. Listen, I'm excited. I guess I'll say she always excited, but I am excited. And we every week we try to come up with some things that I think personally is beneficial, not only for my own spiritual growth, but also, me and Anita have talked about it for her spiritual growth, and hopefully and prayerfully that the things that we talk about will give you an aha moment, give you an opportunity to say, you know what, I never thought of it that way. But tonight we want to talk about this Jezebel spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask Nita some questions, and I'll chime in too at some point. But what is a Jezebel spirit? Is it always pertaining to a woman? It's very commonly used in church as a derogatory statement.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it all the time. So, Anita?
Well, technically, there are a variety of options that constitutes what the Jezebel spirit is. Everything from sexual looseness in a woman, teaching a false doctrine by a man or a woman. Because the thing is, the Bible does not mention a Jezebel spirit.
No.
Although it has plenty to say about Jezebel herself. So first and foremost, we have to remember that it is a spirit, but oftentimes it's directed solely at women because Jezebel herself was a woman. But remember, it's the teaching of false doctrine by man or woman. It's the spirit that the person is operating in that defines what that is. It's like, there are times I've been called the Absalom spirit, but Absalom was a man. I'm a woman. But how come every time somebody's speaking about a Jezebel spirit, it's always about a woman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even being fair to Jezebel, she wasn't just an everyday woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was a woman of substance. She was a queen. She just took over
Mm-hmm.
a spirit of manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
The husband was somewhere whining and complaining about he wanted to take over somebody else's vineyard, and she took. He was a little wimpy, and she took over. And I think even during those days, women didn't do that. And so she took over and she manipulated. Listen, it's not about the lipstick. They like to say, oh, she sit on the wall and she did this and she painted her face. No, baby, it's a little bit more than your lipstick that we're talking about and your eyelashes. It's about that. It's a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And a spirit can go anywhere
Mm-hmm.
and live in anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But the church, well, I've heard preachers, oh my God, go on and on.
I mean, it's been ripped up. It's been
Yeah.
ripped up. I mean, particularly, I've heard it used a lot as it pertains to female preachers, female pastors, that anytime, or any woman of strength, anytime there's a woman of strength, now can women operate in the Jezebel spirit? Absolutely.
Hmm.
But so can men. But it's not just confined to women. It's a spirit. And when people operate in that spirit of manipulation, it's a Jezebel spirit. But like I say, so often, I mean, I have seen, preachers and pastors rake women across the coals about this one particular person. And, everybody, oh, the spirit of Jezebel, because there's a woman of strength. And, because men, technically, men, yes, very destructive spirit to the church. Yes, Connie. But technically, men, when you look at it, particularly in the Black church, men found that as a place of power, as a place to exist, all the way from slavery, because they weren't leading, and they weren't like the head, as you say, on the plantation. But when they became pastors and they had congregations, and then that's a place of power. And so therefore, oftentimes power causes people to become oppressive, whether they are male or female. But when you're operating in the manipulative spirit that Jezebel did, when you look at the things that she did and the incidents that involved her with Naboth and Ahab and all of the stuff that happened in the story about the Jezebel spirit, those are traits. The obsessive passion for being domineering and controlling, and particularly in the spirit realm.
Yeah.
Particularly, and that's that. God said, and God said. That's a Jezebel spirit. You always want to tell somebody, God, and God said, and speak foolishness over people's lives to have control over them. That's foolishness.
Yeah. It's interesting. They'll go on and on about the Jezebel spirit, but we don't talk about why we talk about the spirit the husband had. He was weak and a coward. You know?
And that's you're gonna make me put. And
Yeah.
that
It's the truth. It's just the
you're
truth.
making me pull out the sounds already because he
Yeah, he was
was
weak,
weak and
and
a
he was a
coward.
yeah, and it's even just Nita, just like when recently I preached on and talked about Mrs. Job. They take that scripture and just she cursed God. Well, you need to do your do your research on words. It
You're so
didn't mean what, yeah. And so yeah, some of these women in the Bible, they'll rake them over the coal. But
right.
listen, husband, he had a spirit too.
Mm-hmm.
He had a spirit, and then he has a spirit too, the same spirits that a lot of times people have in the church, in the home, in the community, lazy,
Mm-hmm.
shiftless, sitting behind,
Also,
behind wife, skirt tail, and letting
mm-hmm.
her do whatever, so she
But you know
wasn't the
what,
only
Jassy, listen to what Jassy said. She said if a woman exhibited any form of assertiveness had a Jezebel spirit. And that's true. That's always the case. But like you say, Annette, what about the laziness and the slothfulness, that is very common with men living off of women? That weak, what do they call it? Noodle back, ain't got no backbone. Just a noodle back, weak,
Yeah,
slothful, but then and women have been almost like forced into the role of having to play both parts,
yeah,
because in a lot of cases men don't do their part. But then when a woman is strong, it's like she's a Jezebel, or you're too strong, or that's fine. I saw a heading on Clubhouse. I almost went. I say I'm not, and sometimes I go in just to listen. And by the way, y'all need to follow us on Clubhouse. We're getting ready to start our discussions on there. But I sometimes I go in to listen, and I know it was one of the brothers from this one particular organization, and he was like, why most black women are going to die single. And he had Jezebel spirit in parentheses. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Wet noodle back. Yes, that's what it is, Connie. Wait a minute. Connie said so. She said, don't forget the sexual component to that spirit. Yes. And in most cases, that sexual component is exhibited through men.
that's right.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Now, not to say that women don't. Now, women, we know we play our tricks. No, now women aren't exempt.
No, we're just a little smarter than them. No,
preacher.
No disrespect, but we already thought about how to do it, when to do it, and what happens if we get caught doing it. You know,
we are so much smarter.
No, I'm telling you, we are manipulative in a sense. Yeah, I guess.
Yes, we do. Hey, we do have our isms, but at the end of the day, for the most part, it's always displayed on the woman, and I get tired of that. I mean, talk about that Jezebel spirit. And it gets rampant, and it's just, it's beat in the ground so much. If you read Proverbs 31, it's the woman doing all the work while the man chills at the gate. Come on.
Yes, you're right, because she got to get up early in the morning. Yeah. I guess too early to get up making biscuits.
Okay. She had to get up early
in the morning
to do what she had to do. And then, who can find a virtuous woman? You're going to sit your legs behind down somewhere. Because they use that. They use that stuff, against women. And I heard some of these same young men one night they were going ham on women about, and with some of the passages of scripture, the women's supposed to be home teaching the children, and the women's supposed to do this, and the women's supposed to do that, and I got Bible. And the places they were going was like, the stuff that didn't even pertain to people, back to the same stuff that they always go to, women keep silent in the church, blah, 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 blah. And, adorning their hair with jewels, all kinds of stuff. They were going in about the role of women in the family, and that women are the reason that the families are broken apart.
Wow. If they need to go to, if that's the case, they really need to go all the way back to Bible, because God made it clear He started with the head, men.
Come on.
It's just that along the way they didn't do their job. So you can go ham and all you want, but then you got to see, people just take scripture, but He also said that He's going to pour His Spirit out on all flesh, His sons and His daughters, old men, even the people who work in the house going to be anointed. That's enjoyable.
Right, Connie. Misinterpretation to the max.
Yeah. Why is that you got to tell us all the time what we supposed to do? When we going to have some scripture, what you supposed to do? No, let's go Bible. When, okay, we already know, we already been beat down, but when is your time to tell us what, after we done got up early in the morning, made your biscuits and fried your bacon, what is your responsibility? I mean, that's so annoying to me.
Come on, preacher. So, man, listen, y'all done got it heated up in here already. with the power tool. I'm telling y'all, the power tool is something else.
Power tool is
something else. We got some more stuff, but we want to hear from you guys. So please let us know. Let us know what you want to talk about. All you have to do is email us at info@movementworldwide.org. Or you can go to our website, movementworldwide.org, and put a message in our contact box. Which is the last page. Contact us, talk to us, tell us what you want to hear, tell us what you want to talk about, share topics. It's anonymous. Nobody will ever know who sent it, who gave us the topic. We just want to hear from you. We want to hear your testimonies. We want to hear your praise reports. We want your prayer requests. We want to talk about those things that people struggle with on a daily basis. And this is something that obviously has touched a lot of people, and particularly those of us of the woman persuasion, because of the fact that Jezebel was a woman. So I don't want nobody else coming up to me talking about some Jezebel spirit. I get tired of hearing it. It gets frustrating because, in a lot of cases, there's not a foundation for it. So I do get frustrated about it. So yes, ma'am, waiting on you. And it says, we're waiting on you, y'all. We're waiting on you. All right. So with all of that being said, it's time for us to move on to the next thing. Y'all ready to move on? Can we talk, y'all? Can we talk?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to move to our commercial break. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to come back. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back for our tea time topics. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and we want to hear from you guys. We want y'all to comment and chat and talk to us. We love this night. This is our favorite night of the week, coming together on Wednesdays, dealing with Transformational Topic, Power Tool, and then our tea time topics. So we're going to break for commercial. We'll be right back. Walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction with Power Walk Sunday, starting March 7th, each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. live on multiple platforms. TNT, that's Tuesday Night Talk with Annette L. Anderson, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live on multiple platforms. Go where you can soar. That's Speak It, Orated, Articulated, and Reverberated. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Go to elbwell.com, join the journey, and take your life back. You can also join Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well every second and fourth Saturday at 3 p.m. for Be Well, a health and wellness series. If you don't have your copy, get yours today at Amazon.com. That's Living Life One Quote at a Time by Annette L. Anderson. Helping us grow spiritually together. Tired of the fluff and puff of playing church? Ready to be a powerful vessel? Ready to work the word? Join Connie Green every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. And we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. live with Can We Talk? Your co-hosts, Annette L. Anderson and Anita Faye Wilson, with Tea Time Topics, where we discuss trending subjects and current events. You can also discuss these with your Can We Talk coffee mug. Email us at info@movementworldwide.org. They're $15, and that includes shipping. Make a donation via Cash App at $Movement Worldwide, or go to our website, click the Patreon button, and sow a seed of $12 per month. That's 40 cents a day. Whatever the seed, it's greatly appreciated. Be sure to follow us on all platforms. Click the notification button, subscribe, like, and don't forget to share. It's that time. Tea Time Topics. All right, Tea Time Topics, y'all. It is that time. It's time for our Tea Time Topics, where we deal with trending topics, social and current events.
Yeah.
And tonight we have a lot of great stuff to discuss. And there's one thing I wanted to go back on, though, because Jassy Carrot left a message right when we were at commercial. This lazy spirit started in the garden when Eve approached Adam with the apple. He should have checked her. That was his job as the head. Come on, preacher. I have got to give her one on that one. That was a good one, though, but that was so true. And then she had an amen quarter. You're right, Jassy. So now let's go into our Tea Time Topics. We have some great things to discuss tonight. And our first one being, it's crazy that it's been a year. I mean, we've been talking about it, that it's been a year since the murder of George Floyd. And now, here we are needing to pass the law, the George Floyd law. And there's so much opposition. Some days I get frustrated with, that other side. I'm like, what is it that I can't think of anything, but that is just pure evil.
Yeah.
It's just the devil at work they refuse to do something about the injustices of this country, the unjustifiable murders of Black and brown men that has been gone rampant, and not just men, but women and even children. When I look at what happened to poor little baby Tamir, and it's like, it's ridiculous. And now, of course, the family, that photo is of the family when they met with President Biden. And my hat goes off to Ben Crump and these people. They are not giving up. They are not letting up. This thing, it has to be dealt with in it.
It does. And it's so interesting. And I was like, it's very interesting that the Asian, they passed that one. Like in a matter of I'm like, hold up. Mm-hmm. So we've been persecuted for years. What's up with it? No problem. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just saying, what's the difference?
Right. When is
I'm
our
not saying they're not to be oppressed, but what's the difference?
when is
Oh
our
my
change
gosh.
gonna come? When is our change gonna come? What about the lynchings? What about? I mean, it's nobody ever apologized. I'm telling you, it's the great sin of this country,
Mm-hmm.
and shame on the white evangelical community who refuse to acknowledge right. Refuse. It's just a refusal to acknowledge it. You're right, Connie. Where is our executive order?
Yeah.
Where is
Well,
our executive order? There's no monetary gain, child. There you go.
yeah.
Always follow.
They say it's not systematic racism.
They say it's not
And,
system. They do, but that's what the evangelicals say. They say there's no
yeah,
systemic racism doesn't exist. I'm like, what country you living in?
I don't know. But
What
see, that's
country
what
you living in?
but Anita, think about it. That's what the man with the fly on his head said. And now they don't even call his name.
No, they don't.
Even they pretend like he doesn't exist. I never see
But they
nothing like
wanted
it.
to hang him. They were calling to hang.
Yeah. But even in the House of the Senate, they don't like recognize I don't even hear the man name being mentioned.
No.
And he stood up there, and that's why that fly was warning him. That
Okay.
yeah, it puke, a fly puked on you. So, he did some stuff to me. He was like, the president, the president. Okay, the president was waiting for you to be hung, young man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but 9 minutes changed the
Or didn't
world.
even call on the National Guard to come and help you when he knew they were calling for your head. They were trying.
Yeah,
They had a noose ready to hang Mike Pence.
sure did.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed up with their shirts.
They would have hanged him.
Yeah, think about it, Nita. They told me it wasn't organized. You a stink lie. Because
Mm-hmm.
y'all showed up with shirts with just Trump name on it. Because before it was Trump and Pence. Then all of a sudden it's just Trump.
I never saw that. Let me tell you something. Did you say you a stink lie?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Because
what.
yeah, I said that
It's
because of
one
the
thing
fly.
to be a lie, but when you a stink lie. Oh my god! That hey y'all, right, Elena. It's like I gotta give you one. Oh my goodness!
Because Nita, flies like to land on stuff that stinks. So that's what.
That girl say you a stink lie. You got the people going about that stink lie. Y'all, let me tell you.
I just don't like it.
She the
I
queen
don't
of
like
one-liners.
injustice.
I know.
Nita.
I know.
I don't like injustice, and I don't like you treating people like they're inhuman.
Exactly.
We built this country. We worked. Listen, I served the state of Florida for 37 years. So wait a minute. I put my time in. So don't tell me I don't have a right to be protected just like the other citizens in this country. Are you crazy?
Valerie says she said what she said. She didn't go Nene Leaks on you. I said what I said. That is so true, though. That is so true. You are absolutely right. 100%. Wow, man. Okay, so wait, listen. We got a few more. So we got to pull it off. We have to keep it moving. Let's get the men to move us right.
Get the man. Get the man.
Moving. We keep it moving.
Yeah. Oh God, I love them.
I'm still on the same line. Okay, so let's go to our next tea time topic. We do have another one. Now, this is a shame before God. This is a shame for God. Robert Greene's fatal encounter with police in 2019. He was murdered by the cops, but they told the family he was killed in a car crash.
Yeah.
But clearly, the tapes that have not been, here it is 2021.
Yeah.
So from 2019 to 2021, no tapes released. And you're telling the people's family he was killed in a car crash from the high-speed chase when the truth is they beat the stew out of this man.
Yeah.
They killed him. I don't understand why there's even a reason to wait. See if it was me. Boy, if I was a judge, and listen, if I was a judge with the power, I would skip all the trials.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And take them
Yeah.
straight to where somebody can beat the living smithereens out of them. And you're
Yeah.
right, Jesse, such a handsome man, and it's a sad loss.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
man kept saying, "I was scared. I was scared. I was scared.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was scared." And people do get scared.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about that video? I guess I'm always seeing stuff, but he was trying to touch the human side of them because he said we brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying to tap into the human. They
No,
looked at him as subhuman. They didn't look at him as a human. I hope he don't have his blood on me. What? So
no regard for humanity.
None.
No regard. And it's so disgusting that it took from 2019 to 2021 to get the truth about what happened to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Awful. I mean, my heart breaks for his family to find this. And of course, sometimes it's always in the back of your mind. It's always in the back of your mind. And I don't care what nobody say, one day the truth is going to come out about George Zimmerman and what he did to Trayvon, because he literally cold blood murdered this young man.
He murdered him. That's his claim to fame. He ain't got nothing else because he ugly and he got a nasty disposition. So he ain't got nothing else. You walk around like you the big cheese because you killed a kid with some Skittles, really? Oh, he'll get his. That's just that long. Even our former president. Oh, they coming for him. They listen after a while.
Hey, listen, I was gonna pull it tonight, but I was talking about him. But I was like, oh, okay, all right.
They coming for him.
For you.
He already child. He ain't orange as he gonna be. Let him.
He better pull out all his concealer. Annette, I can let him borrow mine. It might be
girl. He need to get a bigger tool than that.
He'll use that in one day.
Yeah. Oh well, it sucks to be him.
Oh my gosh. Valerie talking about not ugly. Yes, ugly. All right. Yes. The hunter will be hunted. Say that and say that.
Say that
again. But you know what? My heart goes out to that family, and we continue to lift them up in our prayers, to keep them in our prayers. Man, we gotta keep it moving. Somebody else just left another comment. Yes, it was. Jack.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Sure was.
Execution. It was an execution all day.
Totally agree with you, Jesse.
All day long. All right, so we're gonna get the men to move us to the next one.
Moving. We keep it moving.
Got Annette and her little man. She like her little man.
I love him.
Okay, we're going to our next tea time topic tonight. And, every time I see his picture, my heart just gets sad because of the way, and I think about him and his baby, the Kobe Bryant Hall of Fame inductee. On Saturday, he was officially inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. And I know that this had to make his family proud, naturally, his legacy is going to live for the accomplishments and the things that he's done in his lifetime. But it's just good to see that. And my heart continually goes out to his wife and the rest of his daughters in prayer. I know it's such a great loss. It's a loss to the people. I mean, I thought some of the people act like Kobe was their uncle or their cousin or their brother. I mean, they were really like grieving him. Yeah. Like people who never even encountered him, he didn't know their name. But that's just how it is when you admire somebody, and he was greatly admired and is greatly missed. So we have but now we're going to turn the tune just a little bit, because this is something that is like really concerning to me. I'm gonna let you take this one, and then I'm gonna let your men bring him on in.
Moving. We keep it moving.
Oh my gosh. This is Snoop Dogg's daughter, and she wanted to commit suicide because she had been called fat, ugly, black, and she was bullied. And she is absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. She's absolutely beautiful. And so we have to get to the point that a lot of this bullying not coming from people, of other persuasions. Sometimes it's coming from us, because my mom used to say people color struck. Mm-hmm. If you're light skinned, you're in. But some of the most and I said this last night, some of the prettiest women I've seen are the ones that's black with, that beautiful shining skin. And this young lady here, dad is, well known, but she struggled with her weight. But I mean, of course we need to be healthy. Yes, we need to lose weight, and we need to do these things. But like I said before, and I said again, everybody not gonna be a size 5. You can run, walk, jump, bounce, and your behind still gonna be a size 12. I know what I'm talking about because I done all that stuff and it ain't nothing happening. But it's important for health,
Yes.
but come on. And so this touched me so much because I'm an advocate for people who struggling in these areas, and I've walked through this. So this is something that's dear to my heart when I see people struggling like this. But I'm so glad that she didn't do it, and she's able to come out and talk about it and encourage other women. Society say you're a 5. No, baby, I'm gonna be a 12 for a minute now, and I mess around and get a 14, but I'm not gonna be 5. If I used to be, Nita. If I do, I must be doing something illegal. Because
the thing is, the poor baby has lupus, and Jackson put it up that she's struggling with lupus as well. She has lupus and she struggles with it, but she is a beautiful child. But the sad part is that society, like I'm looking at what Connie said, society will not be able to dictate our worth. And we have to teach children. And one of the problems is social media. It paints such a negative picture. And I'm here to tell you, some of these girls that are on social media, I can tell you because they walk right in here in this very office I'm in and sit right across from me in this table. And I'm looking at them like, wow, you look like a chipmunk. And because on the pictures, these girls be like extraordinarily beautiful. And then they walk in here, I'm like, they look weird from all of the injections and all of the body augmentation. It is not cute. And then you see something about somebody like this little girl, Corey Broadus is her name. Beautiful, dark melanin. I love the melanin in her skin.
Oh, I do too.
So what is she a little thick? Thick as in.
Sure is.
I can't stand a bully. Poor girl. Glad she was able to find her voice and strength to persevere. Yes, and she's actually released some music. So
good.
So, yeah, she's moving in spite of. But you just imagine, because words do hurt. And that's the thing that people don't realize. When people say stuff to you, we try to guard, but it still does hurt.
Yeah.
It still hurts. We're human. And it's, it's like we hurt. We have pain. Dr. Miami, they've made him wealthy. Yes, they have. Dr. Miami is wealthy because of all of the butt injections and the lip injections and the nose jobs and the boobs that he has put on these girls who are going around and augmenting their body. And then their legs are too skinny for the butt. It looks weird. It's like they got these little skinny, weird legs and they got this big butt that sticks out and it doesn't even look right. And when they sit down, it folds. I can tell you because I had a little girl in one of my groups and I was looking at her and she didn't think I knew that she had her butt done. I knew everything she did. I was just looking at her like, And she was telling everybody, don't tell Anita. I'm like, I don't know why you don't want to tell me. I can look at you and tell. You walked in here flat as a pancake. Now, all of a sudden today, you got an onion. You didn't get that from working out. You were born with it or you died. Mama didn't bless you with that, honey. You came in here, I could iron on your back. So that's basically what the deal is with that. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to go on and pull your man in and it.
Moving. We keep it moving.
Somebody made a comment, walking around looking like a... You know what, Jesse? Walking around looking like the letter P. So right. Walking around looking like the letter P. To every woman of color and young lady, there could never be another more beautiful you. That's right. We're gonna give you a
Connie.
Nice one. Yeah.
Connie, I love that.
For that, Connie. Thank you for that. I felt like she was saying that to me. Oh, I feel so complimented. All right, so we're going to go to our next tea time topic. And this one is the cutie. Look at this little baby here. He's so cute. When Annette said this to me, I was like, wow. I had seen the information. His name is Amari McQueen, 11-year-old. He is a vegan chef to become the CEO of a plant-based Caribbean restaurant. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? And I mean, all kids are not out there doing foolishness. When we look at this 11-year-old kid who is able to excel like that, and he right up my alley. I'm like, all right, for the vegan chef, I'm gonna have to try, and then we're gonna have to make a trip and go to his restaurant.
Oh my gosh, I would
We
love
gotta
to.
give a great shout out
How
to this young man.
amazing.
How amazing! How
Yeah.
amazing! That is so wonderful. Yeah, we got some good stuff tonight, and we all want to let you take this next one. I know we talked about him a while back, but you know what? He is showing
Oh
out.
my
He
gosh.
is showing
Yeah.
out.
Yes. Prince Harry talked about turning to alcohol and drugs to cope with a nightmare in his life. And I know this the reason I love him so much, Prince Harry, because I know this stuff he's talking about they want to hide and cover up, but he's straight up saying, "Listen, this is what I went through," and I'm thinking like if the Prince went through that, and then he's talking about it,
He's
and I
willing
know,
to admit it.
yeah,
And there are a lot,
yeah,
but you know what? That's a hard thing for men because a lot of men don't like to admit their problems.
yeah,
They don't like to, especially when it comes to mental illness. They want to make everybody think they got it all under control.
yeah.
Clearly, you don't, because it's
You
obvious
don't.
in your lifestyle.
Yeah, and it's so good because now people are looking like, wow, it's not because they tried. I have to go here. They tried to make George Floyd. Oh, he's a drug addict. Listen, this man here is in line. Well, he's somewhere in line to be the. He's not going to be it though because they already stripped him. But he was in line to maybe one day to be the king.
Mm-hmm.
So people struggle.
Mm-hmm.
They struggle, and I am so proud that this man stepped out and said, "Hey." He probably said, "I had all kind of drug problem until I got with my little black sister."
All right. and that put us into that. I'm gonna give it to you, Prince Harry.
Oh.
He got a little bit of melanin, and it made it all right.
Mhm.
His
Hey,
raw.
Anita, he pulled himself together.
Yes, all right. Then I gotta give you one. He pulled himself together.
He pulled himself together.
I love it. He pulled himself together. That's a good one. Okay, we just have a couple more. We have a couple more. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna pull the next little man on.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
We gotta get him a name. Anyway.
Annette want to name her little man. Okay, Annette, I want to let you take this one. We have a great one tonight.
Oh my God, this was such a good story. And this is before I talk about her, this is one of the reasons why we do the movement to encourage people. Yeah, we got a lot of bad stuff going on, but we got a lot of great stuff too. Mm-hmm. And I was so inspired by this lady. Now I can't pronounce her last name. She was a single mother. Her first name is Ella. Her last name is Diop. She took her $1,200 stimulus check and turned it into a 7-figure business. She had lost her job, and of course, like I already said, she was a single mother, and she was trying to figure out what she was going to do, and so she turned that money into a coaching business. So she's a coach. So listen, y'all, this shit right here alone should say I can take a little bit of nothing and make something.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on what you do with what's in your hand. Now, if you're going to go and you got what's that thing people been wearing? Coco Chanel. Everybody got a Coco Chanel belt, earrings, you name it. And nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But then maybe we should not buy Miss Coco Chanel because they're already rich and take some money and figure out how to invest and do some things for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just my thought on it.
You know what? And that's what a lot of people don't think about is when you get a seed, I think it was may have been Trotter. Somebody said this: if what you have in your hand is not what you need, it's not your harvest, it's your seed. And she sold into her own life.
Oh, that's right.
And made things happen. Yes, Elena, Black Girl Magic at its finest. Hats off to this young lady because she did the darn thing so.
Oh my gosh, and she's beautiful too.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful, man. I'm just hey.
Mm-hmm. And then we have one more, so we're going to keep it moving.
Moving, moving, moving. We keep it moving.
Yes, yes, yes. We have one more. Let me see. These comments. Invest in yourself, your present, and your future. Amen, Jassy.
Amen.
Yes, that's yes. Truth, truth, truth all day long. Truth all day long. We got another sister. Boom, 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 boom. This one right here. Now, the Republican governor, I don't know why they all of a sudden trying to do stuff now. I think a lot of it is because they're they know the foolishness that they're doing behind closed doors with voting rights. But Mike Parson in Missouri on Monday, he appointed Eastern District Appeals Court Judge Robin Ransom to be the first Black woman to serve on the state Supreme Courts. So this is she, Judge Robin Ransom, and she ain't nothing but a sister. So we give a hats off to her because I know it's a hard, that's a hard climb. I just pray that, that her, I don't know anything about her. So I just applaud that we got a sister that isn't serving in the capacity. But I ain't fooled by the governors who think they slick.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not fooled by the governors who think they slick. And all day long, while you think you getting over on everybody, you're not, because we have peeped your number. We know exactly what you're about. And, I'm not falling for the okie doke. I know that you are still intimidated by this black skin, but you'll put a token up every now and then. But thank you for the moment. But I believe in the hard work that this woman did. But then they put, he put her up on Supreme Court, but only one Republican voted for the lady to become over the new position. We talked about her last week, Kristen Clark. She only won, but you know what? That's okay. You guys, I know God is going to answer where that is concerned, and for all of y'all, that's for all of y'all. One more time. I'm just so over it. I really am over it. It's ridiculous. What are our comments saying? Oh yeah, they're congratulating. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for her, and I hope that she walks in and serves her capacity well. It's a great appointment. But to the governor, whatever. Probably should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I give her an applause, but you get a thumbs down. Still. Thank you. All right, good people. Well, time flies when you're having fun. But unfortunately, I'm so glad we had this time together. What was that? What show was that on? I can't remember. I can't remember what show that was on.
Was it?
Carol Burnett or somebody?
Yeah, maybe Carol Burnett.
But yeah. I'm so glad we had this time together. Thank you so much, Jassy. But it's time for us to part ways. And before we go, just a few things. Remember to like the video that you're watching. Hit that thumbs up or that heart. Remember to share it. Even though we're at the end, share that. Thank you, Jassy. It was Carol Burnett. Make sure you share. And thank you, Connie. See, they know their TV. Make sure you share and make sure you set your notification and subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. The other thing is you can sow a seed. We accept your seeds a couple of ways via Cash App, $Movement Worldwide. You can also give by becoming a patron and contribute $12 a month, which is 40 cents a day, or you can set your own amount. And the way you do this is by going to our website and you click the button on our website that says become a patron. It'll take you to patreon.com. You can sign up. You can set up your account. You can set your amount, whatever the amount. We appreciate it. But more than anything, we appreciate the fact that you have come back here every single Wednesday. We can't do this without you. And we appreciate you all so much. So make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. And, hey, we just love y'all. And if you have a topic that you want to share, prayer request or a praise report, email us at info@movementworldwide.org. We want to hear from you. So anything you want to say on that before we leave?
Oh, we just want to thank y'all. It's been a hoot. I've enjoyed I look forward to this night, like Anita said, more than any of the other nights. We do other stuff, but I really like this. There's a certain freedom and give you opportunity to share your thoughts. And we appreciate you so much. So thank you for sharing with us.
And they said, it's been a hoot. So again, we're here every single week on Tuesday nights. We have Annette L. Anderson with Tuesday Night Talk. That's where you can soar, that speak it, orate it, articulate it, and reverberate. And then we can also, that's at 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights, and she's on Facebook Live and YouTube. We also are here again on Wednesday. Join us on Wednesday. We're here each and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. like clockwork. We are here to inspire, motivate, and uplift you. We just love having our transformational topic, our power tool, and our tea time topics every Wednesday without fail at 7 p.m. live here on Facebook and YouTube. And then turn around and join us on Sunday. Every single Sunday, you can come where we inspire and motivate you to walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction. And that is with Power Walk Sunday on Sundays at 10 a.m. where we have our power plug. And we also have a discussion after, just a different format, but that's where you can come and get a word from the Lord. There is a word for you. And on Sunday, we have a very special guest. Yes. We have Linda Robinson. She's going to be joining us on Sunday. So we'll be releasing the flyer a little earlier so you'll be able to see who she is and make sure you go follow her. But make sure you join us on Sunday. And she is a little powerful wonder. So we're excited that we're going to have Linda joining us. She is thebomb.com. So we're excited to have her on Sunday. So good people, listen, anything that you've missed, you can catch on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. We leave the videos up. They're always up. But again, we're grateful. You could have done anything else with your time, but you doing this and you stayed with us. We love you and appreciate you. Can't do this without you. Enjoy the balance of your week. Have a blessed week. Stay safe. Be good. Somebody said, always, as always, a pleasure. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Grace Union Completion. Yes. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. You guys have a great one. Love you. Love you. Good night.
Walk into your God-given destiny with power and conviction with Power Walk Sunday, starting March 7th, each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. live on multiple platforms. TNT, that's Tuesday Night Talk with Annette L. Anderson, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live on multiple platforms. Go where you can soar. That's speak it, orate it, articulate it, and reverberate it. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Go to elbwell.com, join the journey, and take your life back. You can also join Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well every second and fourth Saturday at 3 p.m. for Be Well, a health and wellness series. If you don't have your copy, get yours today at Amazon.com. That's Living Life One Quote at a Time by Annette L. Anderson. Helping us grow spiritually together. Tired of the fluff and puff of playing church? Ready to be a powerful vessel? Ready to work the word? Join Connie Green every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. And we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. live with Can We Talk? Your co-hosts, Annette L. Anderson and Anita Faye Wilson, with Tea Time Topics, where we discuss trending subjects and current events. You can also discuss these with your Can We Talk coffee mug. Email us at info@movementworldwide.org. They're $15, and that includes shipping. Make a donation via Cash App at $Movement Worldwide, or go to our website, click the Patreon button, and sow a seed of $12 per month. That's 40 cents a day. Whatever the seed, it's greatly appreciated. Be sure to follow us on all platforms. Click the notification button, subscribe, like, and don't forget to share.